Okay, so apparently it's the time for this particular scam again. It is a heater, as you can see. I've seen that in my YouTube feed. Well, not in my feed, but there's an advert, and it's a tiny device which purports to. Why can't you see the side of it? What is up with that? All right, this website isn't even optimized for like non-standard. My screen is a bit larger on the sides. It's not even optimized for that. So lovely, excellent, good job. Uh, Warmole, Warmole, Warm Cool. Mm. Okay, so Warmole is available at the price of £59, which is 50% off with free shipping. I should hope so. Okay, so there's a British flag there. Buy now, which is odd because normally you only have flags if you've got like a choice of countries, but okay, that's not really a choice then. So, what do they claim for this heater? It's a powerful heater, heats up any room. I just spotted the tested in the USA, which means what exactly? It's, you know, and it's 100% safe. Okay, safe electricity and warm up any room at the touch of a button, which is sort of what most heaters do, I think, that are not connected to the central heating. So the problem people have is that most of obsolete heaters are big, expensive, and they lack integrated thermostats to avoid energy waste. Well, there's a kernel of truth to that, in that our radiators do not have integrated thermostats, which I think is a law. By law, a new build house would have to have now, which is good. I'm all in favor of that. Well, most companies committed to resolving all these pain points. That is why they have developed a portable, economic, easy-to-use heater, perfect for all houses, offices, and bathrooms. For all houses, offices, and bathrooms. Okay. Now, to me, that looks like a fairly standard sort of ceramic heater, but what do I know? How does Warmol transform cold and chilly rooms into warm and comfortable ones? The secret is on the technology employed. Okay. The ceramic element, oh, there you go. Ceramic element he keeps the heat a 30 keeps the heat a 30% more time. So there is, have I just had a stroke? What? Uh, oh, so there's a less waste of energy to warm up over and over again. Warmol uses less energy to generate more heat than traditional heaters. Uh, Maybe. It's difficult to credit that because all that heaters do is take electricity and make heat from it, and eventually, everything generates heat as a sort of byproduct. So it's difficult to beat 100%, I guess. And that's maybe what they're referring to is that they can make more than 100% heat out of 100% whatever amount electrical energy they have. 11-year-olds understand this, okay? The first law of thermodynamics is not that hard to understand, I think. It simply says something like you've probably heard that stated in the form of um, energy cannot be created or destroyed. But really, what it means is you can't have more energy coming out of a process than you've stuck in. That's it. The amount of energy in a system is finite. You can't create any more and just get it out of it. So 4.5 stars Wormhole gets on no specific. They're very modest because they've clearly given themselves 4.5 stars, not five. Because that would be who would believe that? But 4.5. Plug your Wormhole into the power supply. Okay, so at least they admit and recognize that electricity needs to go in. Choose the room you want to warm up. That's normally if I have a cold room, that's normally where I put the additional heater if I need it. Okay. Moving on. The powerful space heater, everyone wants to get their hands on, really. I don't. Heats up any room, safely heats up any room in next to no time while saving energy. What does that mean, while saving energy? Compared to other ways of heat. I'm going to be really, really generous here and say there are other heaters, and they say that this one is more efficient, effective. Uh, I don't think it can be more efficient. As I said, there's heaters just take electrical energy. This one does, and it generates heat from that. And the efficiency of that is about 100%. Works in 5 seconds. So does a hairdryer. Gets hot really quickly. And pretty much this is, I think, what it is. It's just a hairdryer, ceramic heater in a box plugged into the power supply. Uh, I guess one reason why you might feel it warming up the house really quickly is because air has a very low specific heat capacity. It gets hot really quickly, but it also gets cold very quickly. Sorry, just another. Oh, it's like Piccadilly Piccadilly Circus around here. Okay, where were we? Hairdryers, right? I was just talking about hairdryers because specific heat capacity of air. That's right. It's got a really low. Air has a really low specific heat capacity, which means it heats up quickly. It cools down really quickly, though, as well. And it's apparently this has been featured in Sky News, The Sun, and MSN. I suspect that means they have taken an advert out in it. Uh, Maybe they talked about it. Maybe they mentioned it as a scam. Um, Not saying it is a scam, of course. I don't want to get sued by these people, but it is. Okay, so in a sense, I mean, I'm going to say here, if you order it, you might actually get this. Is it worth £59? Actually, that's a quick check, worth a quick check. Space heater ceramic. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fantastic? There's a 1200 watt ceramic space heater, which, oh, it looks almost identical. Look at that. And they want £24 for it. Oh, no, sorry, it's completely different. Yeah, no, see, I apologize. It's completely different. It's green, this one. Oh, you can get it in different colors. Oh, okay, well, uh, it's like, one of these find the difference pictures. What's the difference? And not discounted, they wanted £118 for it. £118 with free shipping, which you get if you've got Amazon Prime from. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that's not really worth the money. Hot in 1 second, no need to wait. Actually, even that claim, in 1 second, really? I guess hot is relative. I mean, like a couple of degrees warmer. No fear of cold. The room heats up quickly, does it? Depends, doesn't it? It doesn't depend on the size of the room. So they're making similar claims. Output high quality air volume. What's a high quality air volume? Uh, I mean, a lot of air? Do they mean like quantity rather than quality? Feel at ease and enjoy warmth. And you can angle it to 45 degree. Oh, no. Okay. No, that means it switches off when it falls over. So it's got like a little gravity fed switch in there, which switches it off when it falls over. Um, I in this picture, if you put that heater underneath the cushions and duvet here, though, because you think, oh, it's safe. It's I'm gonna get the heat directly to me. It's not gonna be safe. Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not ever obstruct hot things, the airflow around them. Okay, so what else have we got? Designed to fight Swedish hard winters and low temperatures. Swedish hard winters. Hard Swedish winters? Um, Cold Swedish winters? Okay. Although it has a small size, it is powerful enough to warm up any place in a few seconds. Yeah, I mean, I guess the place is the heater itself, and it will heat that up really quickly. Yeah, it is small, portable, and practical for any room. Yeah, because if you put it in a room, it doesn't take up much space. True, it probably won't heat it up very much either, but it's for any room. You can put it in any room, apparently. Even your office, your house, and your bathroom. Okay. Um, I remember when things like that were. I'm going to backpedal slightly from the word scam. You're clearly going to get a product here which is about more than twice the price that you can find it on Amazon for. It's in that to that extent, it's not a scam, but it just preys on people's understanding of energy, heat capacity. And this is not revolutionary. This is just a very straightforward little space heater that is like a hairdryer, really. Okay, saves money. Yeah, if you don't use your central heating system, you will save money. Absolutely. You will also be very cold in the winter if it gets cold or when it gets cold. But fair enough. Yeah, it's portable. Sure, sure. Yeah. Um, this person looks very happy. Are there any offers available? Yes, there's a 50% launch promotion. Curiously enough, I saw this ad a year ago. It's winter, isn't it? It's getting towards winter, and the price was the same, and it's not really been updated. Okay, let's get some of the because apparently psychologically you should have um, reviews and look 4.5 stars, and they all have 4.5 stars. What are the chances of that? I didn't even realize you could give 4.5 stars on most websites. It's like 4 or 5 or 3 or whatever. I wonder what would happen if I took this picture and reverse search for it on Google. Oh wow. Wow. I think they got a model. Sorry, the telephone's going again. I'm not kidding you. I think they got a model to advertise their products. It's excellent. Good. So we know that's a reliable source there. They're very, very small, but they're all incredibly happy people. They've all got profile pictures which are not avatars of any kind. That doesn't make me suspicious at all. I used to heat my room and it works perfectly. My room is 15 square meters, and thanks to Warmul, I do not get cold at night. Right. Okay. I would try blankets, maybe. We live at the mountains. Not in the mountains, at the mountains. And during it is very cold all year round. You know, people do typos. I do typos. We were tired of paying bills and chopping the firewood. I get that you get tired of chopping the firewood and paying bills is maybe annoying, but we wish we had discovered this product before. Before what? We keep it switched on for many hours and it uses very little energy. That's because it's probably a very low rated heater. I mean, 1200 watts though. That's 1.2 kilowatt hours. That's 1.2 units, right? Depending what a unit costs, it could be very cheap. The problem is, of course, not getting very much heat out of it. Okay, so it heats up. It heats up to 20 square meters in record time and saves money on electricity bills. Again, so it heats up to 20 square meters in record time. So it heats up more, just not in record time. And it heats up 20 square meters. Didn't they say any room before? Okay, fine, moving on. Built-in timer. This is perfect when you go to sleep. So, what was that again? It's like, hang on, didn't the guy say, thanks to Warmul, I'm no longer cold at night? But if the timer goes off, anyway, okay, fine, whatever. So silent that you won't even notice. Moreover, I tell you what, it's not just the silence you won't notice, it's probably also the heat you won't notice much, particularly if you're sitting more than a couple of meters away from it and it's not pointed at you. Moreover, it is easy to use. That's probably true. It is plugged in the power supply. In just a few seconds, it begins to warm up. Excellent. Good. That's what we want. I switched it on 10 minutes before in a bathroom of around 5 square meters, and it's perfect. I'm so happy with my purchase. So I presume what she means here is, Helen, is that and the names are all very, I just read Richard, Paul, Emma, David, Helen, Mike. Very English names. and white, and yeah, okay. I know, like, bathroom lovers, 44 or whatever. She's happy. 4.5 stars again. It warms up small spaces in next to no time. Low noise, programmable, and discreet. Careful and prudent in one's speech or actions, especially in order to keep something confidential or to avoid embarrassment. Yes, it's discreet. So if you put it in your room, people won't notice the fact that you've just spent £59 on a product, which at most should cost £24, and you actually believe some of the claims on this website. In all countries where the website is accessible, or, as we know from this website, Britain, um, where to file a complaint. You can visit the address in Hong Kong for the purposes of submitting any complaints it deems appropriate. Trip to Hong Kong, anyone? Oh, look at that. So you can talk to them in Spanish and French on the phone. I'm not tempted enough, but you can buy one for 60, or two for 100, or three for 140, or five for 200. Oh, five for 200. What a bargain. That saves me like 60 quid, is it? It's 5 times 60. Oh, £100. £100. My mental maths is bad. Okay. But then again, I could buy 5 of these from Prime, Amazon Prime, for £24, and that's what, 120 pounds. So I'm gonna say no to that offer. Excellent publishers. Oh, none of these are clickable. Okay. None of these are clickable. That's always a good sign when stuff isn't clickable. Okay, so this is what I'm going to leave it. But if you see any advert on YouTube that says there's this new space heater, which a Swedish engineer developed, look at the video as well. It's just stock footage cut together. I wish I could actually tape that off YouTube. I might sink some effort into that, who knows. All right, but I shall leave it there, and don't buy the space heater. Don't buy stuff off Facebook and YouTube. It's, just check it out before you do. Okay, see you later.